This is not an accident. This is not background noise. This is not just another scroll-through moment. Heaven has been watching and waiting for this exact time, June 2nd. The realm of glory has shifted, and this message has been scheduled before your birth. You didn't stumble across this by luck. Your spirit was divinely drawn here because something is about to change. The urgency you feel right now is confirmation that this message is heaven's assignment for your life today. God is not just speaking generally. He is speaking specifically to you. The angels are gathered, watching to see how you will respond. The Spirit of the living God says you cannot look away. You cannot delay. This is the moment you have been praying for, even if you didn't realize it. All the pressure, all the confusion, all the spiritual noise, it's not just stress. It's the sound of the battlefield around your breakthrough. You are not weak, you are not late. You are exactly on time. Comment 7. 7. I receive it if this is speaking directly to you. Like if you feel heaven shifting something around you right now. There are only 2 days left before a shift takes place. That shift is either going to lift you into your highest calling or pull you back into a cycle that was never meant to continue. The Lord says this is your crossroads, not just a spiritual invitation. This is a spiritual intersection that defines the rest of your journey. And yes, the enemy knows it too. That's why the attacks have increased. That's why your dreams have been strange. That's why your peace has felt so fragile. It's warfare, not weakness. The Lord says your God am watching, and Archangel Michael is standing with me. This moment is being surrounded in the spirit realm by angels on assignment and by spirits of resistance. Which side wins is not my decision. It's yours. I've prepared the victory. But you must choose it. I will not override your will. This is why you can't delay. What you do in the next 2 days will activate either a miracle or a consequence. And the clock is already ticking. Comment for 40 for I'm ready. If your spirit knows this is real, share this video right now if someone else needs to hear this word. There are things happening around you that you haven't fully discerned. People smiling in your face, but carrying motives wrapped in darkness. Individuals you've given trust to who have already broken it behind closed doors. God says you've been feeling it. Haven't you? That something is off. That someone isn't clean. That a weight is around you that doesn't belong to you. That's not suspicion, that's spiritual discernment. I've been whispering to your soul, but you've been doubting my voice. I am the one who's been waking you up at 3 a.m. I'm the one who keeps showing you the same faces in dreams. I've been pulling back the curtain slowly so you don't panic, but now I need you to act. Because if you don't, what has been set to delay you will eventually try to destroy you. I didn't allow you to survive betrayal. false accusations, disappointment, abandonment, and spiritual confusion just to watch you fall. Now, that storm wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to break the chains. Comment 8:8. 8. I choose obedience if you're ready to break free. Like if you're done tolerating what God is trying to remove. There is one person in your life who has been planted by the enemy. They are not innocent, they are not harmless. They are watching, mimicking, blending in, but they are not aligned with what God is about to do in your next season. If you don't remove them, their influence will begin to suffocate your growth. The time of hoping they change is over. The season of praying for signs is done. God says, I've already shown you enough. Now you must decide to act. I'm not asking you to hate them. I'm telling you to free yourself. I'm telling you to move so I can elevate you. If you stay tangled with what I'm trying to detach from you, you will enter your new season carrying an old curse. You will step into a miracle while dragging a saboteur. This is your warning, your turning point, and your lifeline. Do not allow sentimental loyalty to cancel spiritual instruction. I am not raising you for popularity. I am preparing you for purpose. Comment 5:5. 5. I will obey immediately if you're letting go of what's heavy. Subscribe so you never miss another divine word meant for you. The weight you've been carrying lately is not yours to hold. You've been picking up burdens meant to be placed on the altar. You've been trying to save people. I never sent you to rescue. I watched you pray for clarity, and I've given it. I watched you cry for release, and I've opened the door. But you keep looking back. Stop what's behind. You cannot follow where I'm taking you. You cannot resurrect what I've already buried. You've asked for breakthrough. You've cried for peace. You've begged for purpose. And I've responded. I've stirred your spirit. I've sent confirmations. This video, this moment. This is your final sign. Don't let your feelings talk you out of obedience. Don't let your emotions convince you to ignore conviction. You are standing on holy ground. You are breathing in a divine moment. Do not walk away unchanged. Comment 1:11. I trust you, God. If you know this is your moment, like, comment, and share. If this word has pierced your heart, this is no longer a moment you can overlook. Heaven has halted everything just to reach you. Today's may seem small, but in the realm of spirit, that's enough to shift everything. If you respond, I'm speaking through this message with divine fire, because what's on its way is not ordinary. I see what the enemy has planned, and I see what I've prepared. But your posture in these next 48 hours will determine what reaches your doorstep. This is about divine exposure. It's about divine reversal. It's about protecting what I placed in your womb. Your purpose, your power, your legacy. There's a door forming in the unseen realm right now. A door that will separate truth from deception, purpose from delay, light from imitation. In the next 72 hours, you'll have a chance to step into it. But listen, not everyone can come. That's why I said today's. Because if they're still attached, when I begin to release what's coming, their confusion will poison your clarity. Their distraction will distort your discernment. And that blessing I scheduled will begin to rot because it wasn't meant to be shared with them. This message is a line in the sand. Comment 333, my spirit is ready. If this message is confirming what you feel like, if you feel heaven moving around your name and future, you've asked me, God, why do I feel so off lately? My child, it's because heaven has been shifting your foundations. What felt like disorientation was actually divine alignment. I rearranged your steps not to confuse you, but to protect you. I've been pruning your circle, whispering in dreams, canceling your plans. It wasn't sabotage, it was salvation. You were on a road that felt familiar, but would have broken you in the next season. I rerouted you before that storm caught you uncovered. And Archangel Michael, who has been assigned to you in this season, has seen the enemy's blueprint. He has watched what has been forming behind your back. Whispers, jealousy, traps, false alliances. And now he's warning, not softly, but with spiritual thunder. If you do not shield yourself in obedience, the enemy will twist your blessing into a burden. This is not about fear, it's about focus. This is about removing distraction. Before destiny is delayed, your calling is to rare, your anointing to heavy, your heart to pure. Comment 999. I cancel every distraction. If you know this shift is holy, share this video now. Someone close to you needs this word. There is money coming, yes. There is a relationship, yes. There is a confession that will shake your understanding of your past. It's all scheduled, it's all in motion. But I will not place new blessings into old containers. The old version of you cannot hold the new weight of glory I'm sending. You must let go of what you've been clinging to. People who don't understand you, rooms that no longer fit you, cycles you've romanticized. I've already confirmed your identity. Stop begging for human validation for what heaven has already marked. Stop explaining your obedience to those who are spiritually blind. Stop second-guessing what you know. I said that delay you're feeling isn't confusion, it's hesitation. You're holding back what should be surrendered, and you're making room for opinions that should have no authority. I've whispered, I've warned. Now I'm shouting, this is not about punishment. This is about protection. I shield what I love. And I love you too much to let you go backward. Now comment, oh. I trust this shift if you're ready for divine alignment. Like, comment, and subscribe. If this is confirming your assignment. I watched you cry when no one saw. I heard your thoughts when your prayers were silent. You wanted to give up, but you didn't. That moment you felt you lost everything, I was right beside you. That's why you're still standing. That's why your mind didn't break. I covered you because your purpose wasn't complete. And now the very thing I withheld before is ready to be released if your heart is in position. The outpouring is close, the release is near. But your spirit must say yes. This is the part most miss. Not because they didn't hear me, but because they heard and walked away. Don't do that again, not this time. If you ignore this message like you've done in the past, if you scroll, postpone, or brush it off, I will not send it again. The door will close not from cruelty, but from the cost of delay. There are seasons when grace carries you, and there are seasons when only obedience will keep you. You are now standing in the second. Comment 6 to 66. I say yes. If your spirit feels the urgency, share this with someone who's felt off but couldn't explain why. There is a secret that's about to come into the light. It's something someone didn't want you to know about. Your bloodline, your name, your destiny. It has been hidden, erased, buried, but heaven has unearthed it. And it will come to you in the next few days. When you hear it, it will shake you, but then it will settle you. You'll say, now I understand everything. And from that moment on, you will walk differently, talk differently, decide differently. This isn't just about being rescued. This is about being repositioned. I'm not just pulling you out of danger. I'm setting you up for dominion. I am not after your tears. I'm after your transformation. Your name is being whispered in rooms you haven't entered yet, but before I bring you there, I need your heart to obey here. I delayed this truth for your protection. Now I'm releasing it for your elevation. Comment to 22. I'm ready for truth. If this speaks directly to your core, like, subscribe, and activate the bell. This message is your alignment. You've skipped too many divine moments because of doubt. You've said, maybe later, maybe it's not for me. Maybe it's just emotion. But this isn't emotion. This is eternity knocking at your door. This is not a viral word, it's a personal rescue. A holy interruption, a divine reset. This isn't about hype. This is about heaven invading your timeline to remind you you were made for more. And this moment is your activation. I never asked you to figure it all out. I only asked for your obedience. Walk forward even if you're afraid. Let go even if it hurts. Trust even when you're uncertain. These 2 days will echo into the next 2 years of your life. This is not light, this is legacy. This is not just a moment. This is movement. Will you move with me now, or will you delay again? I will deliver, elevate, and transform if you just say yes. Comment 11. I will not miss this. If you're making the shift today, like this video. If your heart feels the urgency and peace collide, This is not a suggestion, this is heaven's intervention. You have 2 days to obey, and the window will shift. May 2nd is the threshold, and you're standing on the edge of either breakthrough or breakdown. This is not punishment, it's preservation. A timeline that wasn't meant for you has begun wrapping itself around your steps, pulling you closer to something dark, deceptive, and draining. And I, the Lord of hosts, say this through my messengers: cut the cord or be caught in the crash. What looks stable is set to collapse, but I have a higher path if you obey. You feel it, that invisible pressure, that spiritual exhaustion. You keep asking, why am I so tired? Why does it feel like I'm not myself? It's not fatigue, it's a spiritual collision. Realms are moving, timelines are trying to merge. One is of my divine will, the other is of distraction. Delay and destruction. You are being watched by heaven and by those who want to benefit from your fall. But I have sent Archangel Michael again. He has drawn his sword. He has fought off 3 ambushes already, but he cannot fight what you won't walk away from. Comment 7:7. 7. I choose God's path. If you feel this speaking to you, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're stepping into obedience now, someone around you has shifted. I see their heart. They were once harmless, but now they are a vessel. A door has opened in them, and something unclean is whispering through them. They say they love you, but they resent your growth. They act like they protect you, but they leak your truth. They applaud your moves, but behind the curtain, they've become a gatekeeper for darkness. You have 2 days to spiritually separate. This does not mean bitterness. It means boundaries. This does not mean fear. It means focus. I gave you signs. Their face shifted, their eyes didn't match their words. Their questions felt more like traps than care. You knew something was off, but you doubted yourself. I am confirming now what your spirit already felt. They are not for you, they are a bridge. To betrayal, cut the tie before they cut your timeline. And when you walk away, do not explain. I am commanding silence, because silence will protect what noise would destroy. When I say stop talking, I am hiding you from the ones who study your word to twist them. Comment for 40, for my silence is my shield. If you're done explaining, like and share this video with someone who needs to cut ties. The crisis forming behind your back is not random. It was birthed by a conversation, a tiny detail you shared weeks ago. Something small, something pure. But it was taken and twisted. It was sent in a message, clipped in a recording, spoken in a room that was never assigned to hear it. Someone is using your name like currency, but I will not let their transaction succeed. If you obey, get still. Turn off the noise, come into the secret place. I will reveal their face soon. In these 2 days, you must come back to me like never before. I am not hiding from you, I am hiding you. Come into the stillness, turn off your phone. If I say fast, if I lead, you wake up early if I nudge you. Sleep early if I whisper. This is not a ritual, this is a realignment. Because something is hunting your attention, and if it succeeds, it will devour your discernment. But I have made a way of escape. A reversal is ready, but obedience is the only key. Comment 888, I'm hidden in God. If this is your confirmation, like this if you felt drained but now know why. You've waited for the perfect time to obey, but the enemy hasn't. While you've been hesitating, the enemy has been escalating. He does not wait for your comfort. He thrives in your delay. But now I'm drawing the line in the spirit. May 2nd is your line move before the flood comes. Obey before the fall strikes. This is not fear, this is foresight. This is what love looks like from heaven. It warns before it weeps. I will rescue you if you move, but I will pause if you choose comfort over clarity. And yes, I said pause. Not because I am angry, but because I honor free will. You've asked me for help, but help only works when it's received. If I say let go and you hold on, then I must wait until you release it. If I say walk away and you stay out of guilt, I must let you feel the weight of what I tried to lift. That's not cruelty, that's consequence. But you still have time, the door is still open. You can still exit the trap. Comment 111, I obey before I regret. If you're choosing alignment, like, comment, and subscribe. Obedience is your key to escape. I see your heart trembling. You don't want to disappoint anyone. But what you don't realize is that their comfort is costing you your crown. This is not the season to be polite with your purpose. Be gracious, but be firm. Be kind, but be clear. You are not wrong for choosing preservation over people pleasing. Let them be confused. Let them call you distant. Let them say you changed, you did. That was the whole point. Growth always creates distance from what was never rooted in truth. To not fear being misunderstood, I will interpret you to the right people. The ones who love you will adjust. The ones who never did will reveal themselves quickly. And I say this with fire. Do not go back to explain yourself. I am shielding your legacy with silence. I am covering your next season with quietness. The less you say, the more I can defend. The less you respond, the louder I will roar. I am going to speak for you in rooms where they tried to destroy you. Comment 555. I choose peace over approval. If you're done explaining, share this now. Someone close to you is near a trap. And now hear this clearly. Someone has spoken your name today, not with love but with strategy. They are not innocent, they are not unaware. They are working, but so am I. And my workout trumps theirs. My plan supersedes theirs, but you must stay close. I cannot protect what you keep placing in exposed hands. You must partner with me in protection. I am sending angels to reposition what was revealed. I am assigning heaven's silence to cover what was leaked. You are not alone. You are not exposed, but you are in decision. Choose alignment over access. Choose obedience over optics. Choose movement over memories. I am not here to flatter, I am here to free. But the freedom requires your participation. Will you walk out before the collapse, or will you wait until you're forced? I am calling you by name, my child. to days, and then the window will move. I won't stop loving you, but I must stop shielding what you won't surrender. Comment, oh. I walk out with God if you're choosing freedom. Like and subscribe now. This is your divine interception from above. Thank you for receiving this divine message. If it stirred your spirit, don't leave quietly. Share this with someone who needs clarity, peace, and protection right now. Like this video to seal your agreement with heaven's timing. Comment your angel number below to declare your obedience. Subscribe to stay aligned with more prophetic truth and set just for you. You were LED here for a reason. Heaven is still speaking and your story is not over. The shift has begun. Stay alert. Stay obedient. Stay covered. We're walking this out together. Your next season is already being written in glory.